What's going on, friends? What's up, gamers? And welcome to DRULcast 164. I'm Truaz, and with me, as usual, is Mr. Vegas. Since you gave me Hollywood,
about that.
You gave me Hollywood, and you're over there looking at houses in Vegas. I've never even been to Hollywood, mind you.
Hollywood means that you're busy. It's not so much about the actual city of Hollywood. Is just like, you think of Hollywood, it's fast moving, flashing lights, glamour, all that type of stuff.
Zero of that like involved.
And actors are like busy. You're always here and there. You're doing this promo event. That's what you are. You busy. You Hollywood. So
this guy. So Jack is here. Hi. What's new? What's going on? What's up?
Nothing.
Hey, have you seen Doctor Strange yet?
Nope.
Are you planning on it?
Not really, no.
All right. I was with you, right? I don't want to talk about it like too much because
if someone goes like, hey, do you want to go see it? I'll go see it, but I'm just not gonna go see it.
This is why I feel like I need to move to the West Coast. Like, I feel like you're missing out on many movies.
Why?
Like good movies, because
I don't need to see movies. They take too much time.
This guy, oh my god.
And then movie theater. I don't really like movie theater though. Like, I don't even really like it.
I love that experience, man. I don't know.
I don't. It's not fun.
I don't know what it is.
It's expensive.
Dude, I paid $11.
Chairs are okay
for reclining seats.
Other people,
but it was kind of early, so
yeah. And there's other people, and if you buy food's expensive.
That's expensive. Yeah. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But everything else, I'm like, it's all right.
But I mean, I can sit at my house. I have a 60-inch TV. I have surround sound. What else do I need? That's everything. I get it. I buy Blu-ray or buy iTunes or whatever else. You have Vudu, etc. And I can just watch it here.
There's something about the syrup and the soda.
I don't really drink soda anymore, dude. That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about. I don't know. I just like that whole. It's like the whole experience. I know we talked about this before, but I think it's just like as a whole, the experience is what I enjoy.
Right.
I don't the look in people's faces when you leave the theater, and everybody's like, "Oh, like that was cool," like that. Yeah. Like, I finished watching a movie on my TV in the living room, and I just look at my wife, and it's like, all right, cool. Like, we saw a movie, Whereas you go to the movie theater, and it's like little kids, like, oh, did you like that movie? Talking to other little kids, and like, right. Like, I told you it was gonna be awesome, blah, like that whole, like, the whole thing.
I don't care for that. I'm not Hollywood like you, so I don't care those type of Hollywood experiences, Like, for me,
gotta support my fellow castmates.
If they're like the best times I've had at movies is when like summers usually have a lot of good movies that come, or like action movies, which are my favorite type of movies, right?
Yeah.
So say there's like 2 or 3 movies I want to see, I'll go on like a Wednesday night at 9-10 o'clock at night, and I'll be the only person in the theater, and I'll enjoy that. Like, I'll, you know what I mean? The only person in there, 9 o'clock, and now I'll see like 2 movies back to back. So I'll go see like one, and right after that, I'll just go see the next one.
Wait. Do you pay for both? Or
yeah.
Sneak in?
Yeah, I pay for both.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm a good
person.
I'm a good egg. Yeah. Kind of. I mean, for the movies, I pay for both. But if we go back to what happened last night, then you got some people that are upset with me. That's a whole other story. We'll get to that. We'll get into that some other time. It was funny though. I thought it was funny. Anyways. No, I pay for both when I go. But that to me, that's like a good experience. I remember I just sit there and I'm in the not the front. I think I've said like you go right behind the railing, behind the first row or the walkway. Was anywhere close enough where you don't really notice things around you.
That railing is the best.
Yeah. But I mean, you're kind of locked into the movie at that point.
Yeah.
And then with nobody else there's nobody walking in front of you. There's no one in the back munching on popcorn like you would be doing. There's nobody doing the little soda sound or whatever. None of that.
The annoying when the straw like hits the plastic.
When, the bottom of the cup.
Yeah. No. Like the bottom, like the lid. The lid. Yeah. That's the one that gets me. I'm like, you mother, you just shut the fuck up.
You're the one that likes. You can't drink soda.
No.
And not
I don't do that.
You have to accept it, but you have to accept all the range of it. If you participate in soda drinking, you have to accept.
I push the straw all the way down, and it's like just you and me, baby.
Why don't we just give everybody sippy cups?
Everybody just be slurping.
No, it'd be just like a baby cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Just put a nipple on it and like just Just
I don't know about that, but the other type, the plastic baby cup.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Like a bottle, like a baby bottle nipple.
But they actually have like rubber nipple things.
Yeah.
And then they have just like the plastic ones.
No, just give everybody a nipple. No noise,
weird, bro. Nobody wants that.
No
Yeah,
noise.
no, it sounds like Maggie all day, bro. From Simpsons. Nobody wants that.
Oh man. That's funny. But no, yeah, I just saw Doctor Strange, and like you, I was like, oh, like no interest, right? Like zero interest in the movie. I don't know who he is. I had like, I didn't care, And then like a week before I went to Disney, I don't know. I saw a trailer, or they released a trailer or something, and I was like, "Oh man, this looks so cool!" Like all of the effects. I like visual effects, right? Like when I'm watching a movie, like I try to analyze, like, "Oh, how'd they do that?" As opposed to, "Oh, that was cool," like
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm thinking more technical than most, or just watching it and enjoying it, right?
Sure.
So. And it's just full of effects. When I saw Inception, you saw Inception, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like when they're like twisting the world and shit like that, I'm like, holy fuck! Like, how do you do that? Like, that's so cool, There's a lot of that in this movie.
Yeah.
So going into it, I'm like, this is like a complete mind fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
So watching I saw the trailer and was like, all right, cool. Like, I'm still kind of interested just for the effects, but I'm not interested because I just don't really care about the character, right?
Right.
Then we go to Disney and we're just walking around, and it's like there's it's like a museum, right? And you walk around and it's like just early works of Disney and early like how they did animating, like how they broke down an animation, right? So like layer by layer, how they put like what's it called, like width to a picture.
I don't know what you mean.
So like there's different layers. So like the closest layer to you is going to be the biggest, right?
Is that depth?
So depth. Sorry.
You said width. I'm thinking like
like
depth perception. Yeah.
So yeah, that. So and they show like the breakdown of how animation and how he kind of made like this. Maybe not him in particular, Disney, but like his group like kind of figured out how to do animation in that style. And well, anyways, whatever. That's besides the point. Basically, it was a museum, and at the end of the museum, like some lady went on the microphone and she was like, "If you guys want to take a look at a 15-minute sneak preview of Doctor Strange," and this is mind you, before the movie came out,
right?
It's like if you this is last call. I'm like, what? Like my mind just fucking lit up. I was like, oh shit, like we gotta go see this. We fucking bolted down there, like fuck this museum.
Yeah.
And we went straight over there and we got in there and started watching it. And then after that I was like, yep, I'm in. Like I gotta see this movie opening weekend. Gotta see it.
Wow, they got
me good. Got me good, man. Disney got me good.
You paid money to go to Disney, you paid money to see their movie. They got you good.
But nah, man, it was worth it. It was so good. I loved it. I don't want to get into it because it just came out, but
right,
so
exactly.
Good. 100%, like recommended. After credit scenes and all that, pretty cool. Or scene, pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, game talk. What's new? What have you been playing?
Nothing. I don't think I played anything.
Really?
I mean, besides like Gears, I think that was it.
Well, all right.
Because last week I played Hello Neighbor as we talked.
Yeah, that's true. That was a great episode.
Did you play it?
Play what? Hello Neighbor?
Yeah.
No.
So
I want to.
You haven't seen any of the new stuff?
No, I've seen the new stuff. I just haven't.
A little bit. You haven't seen like all the things I found that day. Yeah.
No. Oh, you kind of got lucky because you got him stuck.
I mean that too, but also
you wouldn't have seen half of what you saw.
The scene where I got killed at though, or died, and then I was in like the hide and go seek.
Oh, the hide and go seek. Yeah, I haven't seen any of that stuff yet. No, not yet.
Yeah.
But speaking about Gears, we well, you were playing Horde, right?
Yeah.
And last week, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to know what it feels like to play Gears with mouse and keyboard. Because in my mind, you said cross-platform, and you have the whole play anywhere business. So I'm just like, yeah, I might as well just take advantage of it. Like I have it,
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it, let me download it. It was what, 80 gigs? 60?
That's what you told me. You said 80. You told me 80.
Yeah, whatever number I said, that's accurate because I saw it. No. That's it. 80 gigs, dude. I was in tears. Like, whoa, like that's huge. You know?
That's a lot of data.
That's a lot of data. So
well, right today it is. In the year, it'd probably be like, 80 is nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
That's funny. So whatever, I downloaded it. And the only reason, like the number one reason, mouse and keyboard, Gears of War. Like in my mind, that just doesn't register right, you know? Like to me, Gears has forever been, I mean, I know that they released the PC version, but even so, I would still plug in a controller to play, right?
I think most people would. I mean, I don't know. I haven't used mouse and keyboard for it, but I think most people would, yeah.
So just thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna play mouse and keyboard. I gotta check this out. Like it's killing me. I have to know if it's even an option. Like maybe it says in the beginning, you know, recommended to plug in a controller. Because actually, you know what? I don't even think it's possible to play Rocket League with mouse and keyboard. I mean, I'm sure it is. I just never bothered even thinking about it. You know?
Yeah.
It's just one of those games, right? That you just don't think about that. So instantly, I'm like, fuck it. I might as well just see if it's even possible. So I load it up, and sure enough, it works. You know, mouse and keyboard, and I'm playing.
Yeah. Has to work.
Yeah. I joined your game, and no, actually, before I joined your game, I played
Well, how are load times on PC versus Xbox?
Versus console? I feel like I think it's a little faster.
Do you have it installed on SSD or do you have it installed on normal hard drive?
Normal hard drive, not SSD. Okay. But it still feels a little faster.
Yeah, okay.
Compared to Xbox, it does feel a little faster. Because when I joined your game, it was, I don't want to say instant, but it was a lot faster than how I would join a game on Xbox.
Yeah.
Like, definitely faster. But when I was searching for a game, that felt kind of the same.
Okay. I mean, the searching doesn't usually take that long, though.
Not that long, but that's why. Like, it kind of felt the same. Like, regardless.
Right. But I mean, searching is independent platform, though. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If there's 300 people playing, there's 300 people playing. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. Yeah, it's gonna take the same amount of time. So
I played against the bots. I don't know what that playlist is called. It's the one that we did for the achievement. You got to play on Insane.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever. Social.
They changed the name
Social
of it.
Co-op?
No. I think it used to be called Co-op or something. They had some name and then they changed it with the last update, whatever it was.
So that's what I went on that, and I'm like, you know what, mouse and keyboard, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna play on normal, right?
Yeah.
So I go, and I'm getting my ass kicked, and that's just simply because, I mean, come on, mouse and fucking keyboard on Gears, like, dude, I'm holding shift to run, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, why doesn't this work? Like, run is always shift. Like,
yeah.
Please work.
For roadie run, you mean?
Yeah. And then I'm thinking about it. I'm like, wait, like you don't really like you. I get that you run, but the point of running is to get to cover. So it's space. So you're literally pressing the space key or holding the space key to run and to take cover. I'm like, this is annoying. Like, I don't really like this at all, you know? Yeah. So, and you know, your typical WASD. And then it's like switching weapons. If you were to guess where your switch weapons keys were, what would that be?
Mouse wheel or 1, 2, 3, 4 or both?
So I don't know about 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely not mouse wheel because that didn't work for me, or at least I don't remember it working for me.
Yeah.
But it was the arrow keys.
That's weird. I guess it makes sense though. There's 4 arrow keys and it's a D-pad basically. Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not going to take my hands off of the mouse to move change. Your mouse. Yeah. I'm just like, this is not really adding up. Like, all of this just feels weird.
Right. Because you can
I'm sure mouse wheel worked. I just don't remember testing it.
Yeah, you can roadie run, hit down. I don't know. I guess same thing. You're not looking if you're running. I'm thinking if you're running and changing weapons, are you really moving your look? And you're not. But you can.
Because you're focused on where you're running. Like, you're running straight. You know, there's very little angle that you can.
But I see what you mean. It's just a lot more to travel to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going from mouse to keyboard back to mouse. You know, whereas it's literally my thumb moving. On a controller, my thumb's moving a couple inches from A button to right thumbstick.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
And then my left hand, if I'm running, is probably not doing anything. So you don't have to hold up to run.
Yeah. You're just holding A, and then you can just tap.
Yeah. Then you can tap and change weapons all you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So controller makes a bit more sense or it seems like it does.
Roadie run type stuff. So
yeah, and that's a huge part. Changing weapons while 100%. Running is a gigantic part.
100%. I mean, think about being in like a really close quarter, like somebody's rushing you, you know?
Yeah.
You have a Lancer out, you're going to want to switch to your shotgun, maybe jump back, switch to a shotgun. Like, that's a lot of movement, you know?
I change weapons a lot while moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, while running or while putting the cover or anything. I change weapons a lot. You know, so and you have to wait until, like, that. If you're running and you say you have your Lancer and you want to change to your Gnasher, it doesn't change weapons until you stop running, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, there's a lot of times I'll hit the button anyway and be ready, and I think that'd be much more difficult to do
on a
keyboard and mouse from your description. Yeah, exactly.
So, and you know, I'm playing on normal. Like normally, like you just walk up to them and you just like
pop them.
You just give them a kiss on their head and they die.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's different though, because remember we were playing. God, we were playing Horde, right? Was it? No, we're doing the co-op thing.
Yeah,
that's what we were doing.
Oh, and they were just shitting on.
And I sent you the video. But still, I sent you the video of Oscar.
Turn around.
Right. He didn't even turn. Yeah, he just barely. It was ridiculous. You can post it if you want.
All right.
But the point of it was, after that happened to me, I was watching, and I'm like I think I just got to level 30, but during that match, I was probably 25 or something. You know, a little bit lower, but still higher up. The other people on our team were low level. I think like 3 or 10 or something, like a lot lower.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching the other player. He was able just to walk right up to them, and they didn't do anything. And he shot him like two or three times. It adjusts? I think it adjusts per player depending on what level you are.
Like proximity of AI to player, it adjusts the difficulty?
Like, yeah, I think so.
That would be some crazy coding.
Because, I mean, like I said, I watched him walk up to like 3 or 4 different bots, and he's just popping them off. And I'm thinking, like, I was 5 feet away from Oscar, and I didn't change got out of my run yet, and he changed his weapon and shot sideways, and I'm dead. I'm blowing up. Like, I got actived.
I remember that,
out of nowhere. Yeah,
it's that was awesome.
Yeah, so it's just interesting. So, and then like I said, I watched him right after, and he was just walking up to him, and they were just staying in cover. He could stand next to them on the side and just shoot at him. It didn't matter. Like, I was like, what's going on here? So I think they definitely adjust it per player, depending on what bots engage with what player.
So yeah, no, I was playing and I'm just getting my ass handed to me. Like, just aiming alone just felt so weird. You know, like having that free range with a gun, not being tied down to like a analog stick. Like, it was just so weird. You know, so the whole experience, it's like playing a whole different game. Swear to God, it's like playing a whole different game. And I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Plugged in a controller, destroyed the game, and just quit. Like, I was so sick of it, dude. So yeah, if anybody's playing Gears and you're playing with mouse and keyboard, I salute you 100% because that is not for me. Like, I don't know. Playing Gears has always been a controller type game for me, and that's just what it is. And that's not like I play a lot of FPS on PC.
Yeah.
And
it's not FPS though. It's third person.
Yeah, but okay, so whatever.
Completely different.
I play a lot of but I play a lot of games. So like aiming has never been a problem, right? Like like, you know, you pick up a sniper and you know how to use it. Like, it's just, you know, second nature with mouse and keyboard. But picking up anything on Gears, and I'm just like, oh, fuck, like, what? Like, I know what this weapon does, but I just can't fucking use it. Was so weird, man.
Do you think if you had started, say you never played Gears before, and you got Gears 4 on PC, and you started with mouse and keyboard, that's all you had, say you never had a controller,
I would have to switch the controls, like all of the controls I would have to switch.
Oh, yeah. But
like 100%.
But I mean, that's you knowing that, like, hey, these other things work in this manner.
Yeah.
You know, I'm wondering if somebody has never played Gears before and just hops on and has mouse and keyboard, or do they work okay? Or they're like, hey, I really want to try this with a controller instead, or, you know, something like that. I'd be curious to find out.
Yeah, that's weird. I would have never thought of it that way, but it makes sense. You know, it makes sense to that if that's what you're used to, then that's what you're used to, and that's how you're gonna end up enjoying the game. I mean, like I said, I enjoyed Gears on a controller because that's how it was introduced to me. You know,
right?
So if you switch it up on me, it's just a whole different game. Like it's it's just weird. But yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. That would be interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
If any of those PC gamers who play with Gears are out there, let us know. Man, it's been a mobile, like PC, not PC, like Android mobile for me.
Oh, yeah.
All week. Just a bunch of different games. Okay, so let me get into one first, just because we kind of talked about Marvel just now. I don't know if you don't even play fucking mobile games. Marvel Future Fight is like this RPG game, right? Where it's the worst, mind you. There's like a million currencies. It's one of those types.
Yeah. What mobile game isn't that nowadays? Is the question.
Yes and no. This one in particular is, and I just hate it, but it had their trailer featured one of my favorite characters in the Marvel universe that doesn't get a lot of love right now, and that's Carnage. I don't know if you know Carnage.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so for anybody that doesn't know, basically Carnage is like a super crazy Spider-Man that has that poison shit. I don't know what it's called. I can't think right now, but he just got taken over by that stuff, and he's just a crazy Spider-Man. Has, I don't even know what you would call that. Like, he kind of morphs into stuff and can suck you in. Anyways, it featured that character, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play this game. Like, not a lot of game. Like, there was a Super Nintendo game called Carnage. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't.
Fucking one of my favorite games, and I think that's why I love this character so much, is because it was so hard to play. At least from what I remember.
Maximum Carnage. Is this it?
Yeah,
I think I did play this. Let me watch the video real quick. I remember the box art.
It was just his face.
Yeah.
With like the black and I have a feeling
I played this game. Let me watch the little video.
I was a little kid, man. I was a little kid playing this game, and
yeah, I'm pretty sure I played it.
He was just my favorite character because of that, So I was just like,
it's like Final Fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it was such a hard game, and as a kid, I'm just like, I have to, I just remember playing this game a lot, right? So he became my favorite character. I didn't know, like, at the time, I just didn't know that he was like a bad guy or anything like that. Growing up, I kind of learned about his story and things like that. Anyways, long story short, Marvel Future Fight has been out for a while. They updated it constantly, but his character's there, and what I noticed is he still gets no love.
Really?
Like, yeah, in order to evolve him, like, I probably ended up dropping like $5 in order to get like evolve.
Oh
like
my gosh!
Like his not evolutions or whatever. This is a while ago.
Slap yourself.
This is a while ago.
Slap yourself.
So whatever. I'd never pay for it, dude. I get Google Play credits from doing dumb little surveys.
But
that
it's
they
still
offer.
like, it's real. They got money though, so it's like enabling them to be like, oh, people are willing to pay for this. We'll keep charging, and other people are like, oh, other people making money. Let's keep doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So you're enabling it.
I understand.
Enabling. Yeah.
But there's like a million characters in this game. Like, pretty much everybody in the universe is in this game, right?
That's cool. That is cool.
It's awesome, but at the same time, I'm just like it's cool, but some characters get favored more than others, right? Mm-hmm. Which makes sense, So they're obviously gonna favor whoever is so right now, if I go in and I play, it's gonna be Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
At the time when I was playing, it was the Avengers. Like, all of their characters were like, Hawkeye and all of them were souped up, and all of the missions, like, they got drops for their characters, Mm-hmm. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is DC Legends came out, and DC Legends is pretty much an identical clone to Marvel Future Fight.
Yeah.
Pretty, like, almost identical, right? And it has obviously all of the DC universe in there, and so I'm playing it, and I'm like thinking to myself, if I play this game, I'm gonna end up dropping money just to get Harley Quinn, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So I play it, and then I'm like, you know what? Like, I launched it, I played like a mission, and I'm like, this is the same game I just played.
Literally.
Like, just reskinned with, obviously a different story. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm done. Uninstall. Like, if I play this any longer, I know I'm gonna play it for like a couple weeks. I'm gonna get her, and then I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm done, and that's it. So I was like, you know what, I gotta step away. But that is, not to say that it's not a good game, because, I mean, whatever. You get cool little, like, action sequences. You build your own teams of 3. Like, you pick 3 heroes, right?
Yeah.
And they all have, like, their own little special moves and things like that. And every time you go on a mission, like, you see them, perform all of these moves. And you're like, oh, that's so cool. Look, have, like, a little cinematic view and whatnot. So the whole time, I'm watching this, I'm like, all right, I get it. It's cool. Like... But I'm good. Like, if I get any deeper into this, I'm gonna spend money and I'm just gonna fucking hate myself like I did for Marvel.
Right. As you should.
As anybody should, really. But that being said, have you ever played a game called Luminaires?
I think I played the demo.
It was a PSP game.
Because originally was PSP, right?
Yeah.
And then I think they had it on 360 as an arcade game, right? They did.
Did they?
They did. I'm pretty sure.
Can you look that up? Because I don't.
Yeah, it was.
Or maybe
Luminaires Live or whatever. Yep.
Maybe I had it.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Yep.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure I played the demo of it.
So Luminaires, I forgot the full name of the game on mobile. Let me see if I can find it. Actually, it's called Luminaires Puzzle and Music. It's available on Google Play and on iOS. I think it's available on iOS. Is it?
I don't know. Want me to look? You can just Google.
Yeah, it is.
iOS,
okay,
yeah.
It's available for both. So this game came out, right? And this came out a while ago, actually, and I don't know what happened, but on my flight to Orlando, I was like, I kind of want to play Luminaires, like a long puzzle game,
Mm-hmm.
And, I love Tetris, but I just, you're on a flight, like, I kind of want some music, and I remember Luminaires had, like, some dope music, and had some, like, crazy puzzle, not really puzzles, but, like, it's Tetris with music,
Kind of, sure,
yeah.
A little different, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, same idea in a way, like, you're trying to get rid of blocks, But, yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they came out with a mobile game, I started playing it, and the controls on a mobile game are really hard. It doesn't register, I don't think, fast enough. Like, this is a game of, like, speed, On a PSP, you just fucking click the R trigger or whatever to spin the block. You move the joystick and down, and that's it. For this, it's like, you got to tap either left or right. You got to slide left or right, and then you got to slide down to drop your piece.
Yeah. It just don't translate to mobile,
Yeah, and that got me thinking, like, it really just didn't translate well. Like, it's a great game. The music is amazing. Everything about it is cool. I love the game. If you guys go ahead and get it, I mean, you're not going to be disappointed. It is $3. You're not going to be disappointed in the game. It just doesn't translate well in terms of controls, right?
Mm-hmm.
But no, dude, I just figured it's definitely worth a mention, because I had fun playing, but once it started getting fast, I was like, yeah, this is stupid. Like, I can't do this. Like, it's just, if I had a controller, it would be like 100% easier to compete in the leaderboards and all that, just because it makes sense. It's just faster with a controller. But still one of my favorite puzzle music games. I don't really know what to call it.
Have you played Chime?
No?
It's in my Steam library. You should check it out. They were really close. Same idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
The bricks, music, the like better you do, kind of better the music gets, stuff like that. So.
Play with a controller?
Yeah. I mean, cool. It came out, I think, originally on 360.
Oh, holy crap! Those maps look intense.
But I got it on Steam somehow. I forgot how I got it on Steam. So, anyways, check it out.
Is it like weird shaped maps, or
no? It's same idea. I don't know what you're looking at.
But I just looked up Chime on Google, and it just gave me like weird image results of like a weird looking map.
Chime or what?
Chime game and then image.
Game images.
Like the first one that pops up, it's just like a weird shaped map. I'm like, oh, okay.
I guess. I mean, well, some of them are. They're more difficult to get. You get the crazier shapes. But when you start out, it's pretty much just a rectangle type thing. You know?
Same as Luminaires, basically.
Yeah, same idea.
And then it just starts to evolve.
Screen. Yeah, the bar moves across the screen. Oh, it's different levels. I don't think it evolves. I think you just kind of keep playing.
Do you play with your own music, or does it come
I
with...
use the music in the game.
Okay.
But I don't know if you use your own music or not.
One of the picture says, "Oh yeah, by Moby," and I'm like, "Oh, Moby's in this game."
I just think he did a song for the game.
Still Alive Portal is in there.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
Check it out. You might like it.
I might.
The whole gimmick for that game was like they donated 80% or some amount of the money they made from sales of the game to charity, I think. So that was like the gimmick of the game, yeah. And for the first week or 2 weeks the game was out, I think they did like 100% to charity or whatever. It was something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, good for them.
Sure. Yeah. Let me see here. Where was the thing I just saw? Charity time. Yeah. And the $5 you spend goes to charity. Yeah, so I think originally it was like 100% went to charity, and then, I don't know, they switched
lower
it up or whatever. Yeah.
After a while.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, that's always good to give back.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last game I played is called Planet of Heroes. Now, nowhere even near my radar. Just because I don't want to say I'm over MOBAs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I got an email and it was like, check out Planet of Heroes. It's, whatever, one of those PR emails that we get.
Right.
It was like, check it out, and here's a bonus 200, whatever currency to help you get a head start.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, fuck it, let me play it, I guess, right?
It looks really similar to Gigantic.
Wait, what?
The art style is similar to Gigantic, yeah.
So instantly, I'm just like, let me check it out. It's a MOBA and it's on the phone. The last one that I played, I forgot the name of it actually. Was really well done. The last one, I gotta find the name. It's gonna drive me insane right now. I think it started with a V. I could be wrong though. What the hell's the name of it? Where are you? So many fucking games on my phone. It's so fucking crazy.
You should just delete them all.
I gotta delete all of them.
Just erase your phone. Start over.
Just throw my phone against the wall.
No, just
Vainglory. That's what it's called.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one. Remember that's a popular one, yeah.
Yeah, very popular. Seen it at PAX many times, and they had tournaments and everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But I just, it's just a MOBA on the phone. Like, when I'm on the phone, I just want to play something quick. I don't want my battery to fucking get drained in 3 seconds, and I don't want any of that. And that's essentially what all of these games are. Like you definitely either need a tablet or something that's always connected to power.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I go on. I download it and I'm like, you know what? Let me not use any of the bonus credit that they give you, like head start credit. I'm like, let me get the authentic feel, So I go in and I play. I'm like, all right, I get it. Single lane. You have 2 turrets, that you have to destroy, and then 1 main, like nexus, like the enemy turret, the enemy base. No items, which I thought was interesting. Like, while you're playing, you don't go and buy items, which is great because that makes for faster gameplay.
Right.
But once again, dude, the currencies, man, they gotta go. They gotta go. There's 2 different currencies in this game. One of them, I mean, it's early. This game is still in like beta. You can download it, you can play it, it's no problem. But they're still like testing things out, right?
Right.
The currency, like the way you earn currency is by daily quests, which I kind of hate. It's like, oh, play 5 matches with a defensive character, and I'm just like, I don't like those type of characters, and each match, each time you win, you gain currency, but it's like 10, Like, how much does a champion cost? Like, the newer ones are 5,000. You know, like,
wow.
I'm not gonna be playing all fucking day. Like, sorry, you know,
right?
It's just not for me. Like, I get it. There, like, I played against the same group of guys, many times. You know, like if you get two other friends to play with you, and you steamroll through a bunch of games, and sure, it might be fun because you're fucking winning everything. You guys are a little coordinated, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I get that, you know, if you're all in the same room, like, oh, dude, like, you got to do this, or you got to do that, or you can, you know, gank them if you go around and you fucking, you know, because there is, like, a little jungle and all that. But here's the thing that I liked about this game, right? 3 skills, no like ultimates or anything like that. Sure, one of them does more damage than all of the others. I mean, but it's still not an ultimate. Like, it's not going to kill you in one hit, right?
Right.
What I do like is group levels. So as a group, you're leveling up as opposed to individual, right? So as you're playing, you're getting kills and shit. All of the EXP goes to like a pool for everyone. So everyone is everyone on your team is leveling up at the same time. So let's say you have 2 people up on a lane killing, you know, minions, killing creeps and killing players. Right. You can have one person down below killing, you know, in the jungle, and all of the XP is going for each other. Whereas on, let's say, League of Legends, for example, if you have somebody in jungle, you know, getting all of that EXP, that's for that one champion.
Exactly.
That's it. Yeah. You know, So yeah, I 100% I like that idea. That's something new that I haven't seen in any other game. And the fact that it's from a MOBA or a mobile game, it's kind of interesting. I kind of expected, you know, to see something groundbreaking on the PC side of things.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, is it groundbreaking? Like, I think it changes the game completely.
Idea. Yeah, it makes a
great idea.
Yeah,
I thought it was an amazing idea. So, you know, and it's something I would have never thought of, you know, like playing all of these games, you know, Dota and all that shit. And I'm just like, all right, like, that's cool. I like that. So then I decided, okay, I really want to get this character, right? And I'm like putting in the code that they gave me. They gave me credit for something else that doesn't go towards the characters.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just like, fuck this game. Like, as good as it is, the most time that I've waited for a match is 20 seconds, which for a beta, that's pretty good. You know, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all. I agree.
Not bad at all. So, I mean, they have a really nice user base. Although they kept putting me up against the same guy that kept whooping in my ass, and it was just bad because everybody's just learning the game, and here's these 3 kids that are probably just laughing with each other, you know, because it's the same 3.
Right. Yeah.
And they're just like, yo, fuck these guys, let's go. You know?
Exactly.
Like, but no, man, it was fun. I had a really, really good time playing this game. No items was really cool. And a lot of the runes that you attach to your character change the gameplay up a little bit too. So one of the runes is like, if you stand, you know, without attacking or without getting attacked for 7 seconds, you regen health faster. I thought that was pretty interesting, like, because you can either choose that or you're going to choose something like, if you do an attack, it causes bleed for X duration, you know?
Right. So
you kind of, like, there still is a whole metagame to it, you know, by removing items and just keeping these runes, there still is that metagame, but it's different enough that it's still fast while you're in game, because you can't change runes while you're in game. You have to change that before you go into a match. So really, really enjoyed that. So Planet of Heroes, go check it out. It's available on any mobile platform, I believe. Because I don't know about Windows 10 or Windows Phone.
I didn't know they still had it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
All right, so iPhone and Android.
I mean, yeah, I doubt it's on Windows Phone. I mean, just there's not much that gets released on Windows Phone, especially a game like that. Like
a bigger title.
Yeah. Never know though.
That's all I got, man. There's actually one more thing, but I think I'm gonna save it for next week because I just got it. Should I tease it?
It's up to you.
I got Mario Party.
Oh, wait, so you didn't get Call of Duty?
No, fuck that.
That was the main question, yeah.
No, I don't want to get kicked in the nuts by Dig. That would hurt. No, actually, speaking of Call of Duty, I've been watching I was watching one of the competitive teams play like a full blown marathon that they're doing.
Yeah.
Trying to get like the highest prestige or whatever, and they're literally like they're swapping off players they're doing shifts, you know, and they're live streaming the whole thing, and I'm watching it, and I'm watching this game. They've literally, like, watching it, I've only seen maybe 3 maps being played, and I'm like, dude, I would be so mad if I bought this game. And it just looks like shit. Like, I don't know, man. I everything about that game just did not appeal to me this time around.
Oh, yeah. One of my friends who plays Call of Duty but isn't like a serious Call of Duty player.
Yeah.
He bought it just because it was like the new Call of Duty, so he bought it, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, he said he didn't like it, that it's too much like Halo or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
The new one?
Yeah, Infinite Warfare. He's saying it's too much like Halo.
That's weird.
But I don't know what he meant by that. I didn't really find out. That's just what he said.
You know what? Here's something. Just real quick, actually. I just found it funny. So I go to a... Fuck, I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but... I went to a big retailer, right? Electronic retailer. So I walk in and I go because I needed to buy something, like a microphone or something, right? So I go and I was just curious, you know. So I go to like the new gaming, gaming area. Mm-hmm. And a guy, one of the workers there, walks up. He like sees me looking at the new releases. He goes, "Sorry, man, no Skyrim. We're all sold out." like just instantly, right? Yeah. I'm like, what? He goes, "Yeah, man." He's like, "You're here for Skyrim, right?" I'm like, no, I'm just kind of like, at first I like, I don't even buy fucking games. Like, right, get off my dick, you know?
Yeah, I don't buy physical
media anymore, buddy.
And if I wanted Skyrim, I could literally go on my Xbox and just hit buy.
Exactly.
There's no such thing as sold out, dude.
Exactly. That's what I said in my head. So I'm just like, this guy's a tool, right? Like, what are you doing? Now the only reason he said that for real though is because he's like a friend of mine. Like, I know him from school and shit, you know. So he just saw me, recognized me. He goes, "Sorry, man, no Skyrim." But no, I just found it funny because I wonder how many other people like he had to say that to, or how many people he would say that to. Right. Like, if he didn't know me, would he say that? Is kind of my thing. But regardless, I'm just like, yeah, like, fuck that. I just found it funny. It's funny how the dude assumes like it's sold out. Like, no, bro. I'm gonna go on my home system, hit download, hit buy now, hit download, and I'm good, you know? But yeah, I ended up getting a Mario Party on the 3DS. I'll go ahead and report on that probably next week because I want to meet up with Juan. Dude, the 3DS is doing some awesome stuff.
Like, what are they doing?
So check this out, right? I didn't know this. Well, I knew this, but I didn't know this about Mario Party in particular, right? So while you're playing, you level up, right? You level up your party level, right? Okay. The higher your party level, the more mini games you unlock. Obviously, you're just trying to, you know, reach max level to unlock all the games, which is fine. You know, I like that progression, you know? Mm-hmm. And if you play with more people, all of that XP goes to, you know, as a group, you're gaining XP, right? Yeah. But Nintendo, being awesome people that they are, has download play. Now, do you remember when we talked about our trip to Vegas where we were playing Triforce Heroes on one console? Right. So it's the same idea. You download the game. Right. Download play, yeah. Yeah, you download the game and you share it with whoever wants to play. So once more, they're doing the same thing with Mario Party. Obviously, it just makes sense. It's fucking Mario Party, right? Mm-hmm. So you download it, and any XP that they gain goes towards me, right? So then I'm like, that's cool, but like, what would be the difference? Like, what would entice somebody else to buy this game if only one of your friends needs it? Yeah.
Well, downplay only works though when you're next to each other, right? Like, you can't do it over the internet. No. Right. No, so then, so that's a big thing. Oh yeah, of course. Extra XP, I guess, is a big deal too. Of course, but so yeah, the thing is, each person that has it is a multiplier for your team. So I'm like, dude, that's so like clever. Like, I would have never thought of that. You know, like Nintendo is like on point with like little things like that. I'm like, man, that's so cool.
So now we all get to play, but it's like standard XP. But if anybody were to buy it, it would be like elevated multiplier XP.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's kind of cool, man. I dig that. But I'll report more on that next week because I literally just got it. I haven't really played that much. And so because of that, I think we're gonna have one on next week because I want to talk a lot about 3DS and handheld. There's a couple of other games that I played, but I'll save that for next week.
Okay.
But that's all I got, man.
Cool. That's a lot. It is. That you got there.
for not playing much on consoles, yeah.
Or just any, yeah. This is a lot.
All right. So that's it for this week. If you guys enjoyed what you heard today, don't forget to share the podcast, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell your friends about it. Leave a review if you have to. You can find us anywhere. Just look up DRULcast and you'll be able to download the show. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm @TrueOz. That is @JSpin. And until next week, play to you, Drool. Peace.